Hi everyone, welcome to the Move More YouTube channel. I'm Marissa. Are you guys ready to get started with this chair yoga class? Let's begin. Today we're going to start a little differently. So we're going to get started standing up behind our chairs. So let's start with our chair in front of us, and we're going to spread our feet apart a little bit wider than our chair. So I have my feet maybe like three feet apart, not too terribly wide, but just enough to kind of get out of my comfort zone. And we're going to start here. Just place your hands on the back of the chair, and let's begin with our breath. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose and let it out through the mouth. And when we begin, I want our toes to be facing the front of the room. So my hips are squared off, knees are to the front, standing up nice and tall. Deep breath in and let it out. 2 more breaths just like that. In through the nose and push it out. 1 more big deep breath to get this class started. And push it out. Very good. From here, I'm taking one hand out to the side and leaving my other hand based on the chair. That way I can make sure I stay nice and stable. I'm going to take a deep breath in. I'm going to reach that arm up to the ceiling. Keep the shoulder down away. Make sure we're not lifting. Keep everything down. 1 more deep breath in. And on our exhale, let's lean to the opposite direction. So we're really stretching from our hip up into our fingertips, but letting that chair, let us go maybe a little farther than we would normally without the chair. Good. Keep the hand and the arm in line with the ear. Try not to let it fall forward or too far back. Keep that chest squared off to the front. Keep reaching. Each exhale, try to lean just a little bit more. Very good. Let's inhale and take both arms up. And on the exhale, I'm drawing the opposite arm down to the chair so I can lean the other way. You should really feel this opening up in your chest. Feel those ribs stretching, lifting, and spreading apart. Keep the breath nice and steady. Again, each exhale, try to lean just a little bit more. Good. Inhale, let's bring both arms up to center. And exhale, let's draw both of our arms down. Hold on to that back of the chair. And now I would like you to turn your toes out, facing out at an angle. So we're not going to, if you have that kind of turnout to go all the way out, go for it. Most people don't. So just start to open those feet and toes out to the corners of the room. We're going to bend our knees just a little bit and start to really think about stretching in the groin and the hips and in the thighs. And I'm doing a little bit of a pulsing. Not like a squat or anything. I'm just starting to stretch the thighs, the calves, the hamstrings, letting everything start to wake up. Good. And let's go back to both legs being straight. And now I'm going to turn one toe all the way to the side, and my front foot is going all the way to the front. So I'm sorry, my right foot. Right foot is to the front. My left foot is directly to the side, keeping my hips as square to the front as I can. I'm going to put a bend in that left knee, the knee that is turned out. Good. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, let's let the arm down next to the leg that's bent. On our inhale, we're going to take the arm up overhead. And when we exhale, we're going to lean away from the bent knee. And keep that chair in front of you so you can hold on to it. Keep a good balance. Good. Really get into that stretch. Each exhale should allow you to lean just a little bit more into it. Very good. Let's return the hands to the chair. Let's extend the leg that's bent back to a straight position. And now we're going to reverse. So my left toe is now facing the front, and I'm going to take that right toe out to the side. From here, I'm going to begin to bend that right knee. My knee is over the ankle. My chest is still squared to the front as much as possible. And take that right arm down to the side. Take a deep breath in and let it out. On the next inhale, bring that right arm up overhead. And on the exhale, begin to lean back, really opening the chest. So we're just going right into it, starting with that upper body, really stretching it, waking our legs up. Keep that core tight. Very nice, everyone. Deep breath in. Return everything back to normal. And from here, I'd like for you to heel toe your feet in. So what that means is I'm literally just gonna bring my toes in. Both my toes are facing in. Pause here for a moment. Stretch those ankles and those calves. And then we're gonna reverse that and bring both of the heels in. Again, pause. Let that feel good. Keep holding on to the chair so that you've got a good balance. Turn both of those toes in. Very good. And now bring both of your feet together. So I am now in mountain pose. So my feet are about hip width apart. And again, I'm just holding onto my chair nice and tight, really focusing on spreading those toes and standing up nice and tall. Tuck the tummy in, bring that tailbone under, lift the chest. And breathe. Keep it nice and slow. Very good. From here, I'd like for you to step the left foot right underneath your chair. So my ankle or my shin is just lightly pressing up against my chair. And then from here, I'm going to step my right foot back. And we just want to step it back so where we can get both heels on the ground and both legs straight. So if you end up way back here and you can't get that heel down, you've gone just a little too far. Bring it up. We're really trying to stretch that back heel, trying to stretch the foot, stretch the calf. So it's mostly about this back leg. And if you'd like to slowly just lean forward, really push that heel down. We go all week without actually stretching your ankles, and you use your ankles for every step that you take. So we got to take care of them. Okay, so from here, I want you to lift up, and we're just going to point that toe to the back. So now point. So now we're working on the glute, we're working on the back of the leg. Good. Standing up tall. And now I'd like you to lift that toe off of the ground just ever so slightly. Really start balancing in that left leg. Really squeeze the glute, squeeze the bum. Point the toe and relax it down. Getting ready to switch. So now my right foot is going to stay up closest to my chair. And I'm going to step back with my left foot. Put that heel all the way down on the ground. Good. I'm just going to kind of start to rock. Really let that calf stretch. Ooh, I feel it. Still focusing on the breath and getting ready. We're going to shift that weight forward so that we can point that toe. Stand up tall, lift the focus. And when you feel ready, let's lift that foot off of the ground just a little bit. Try not to lean. If you have to lean, don't lift that toe. Let it stay on the ground. Lift it so you really are engaging the glute and the leg. And let's bring everything down. And let's just kind of pedal it out here for a moment. Very good. All right, we're going to take a step away from the chair. We're going to take a deep breath in and draw the arms up overhead. And when we exhale, I'm leaning forward and I'm going to place my hands on the back of the chair. And then I'll continue to adjust. So how I'd like for this to end is I'd like for your arms to be in line with your shoulders and your shoulders in line with your spine so that we are in one nice long line. So if you need to step back or forward, make those adjustments. And try not to drop. We don't want to arch the back at all. We want to stay tight and we want to stay engaged. So keep everything straight. Keep everything activated. And keep the breath calm and steady. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Keep the tummy tight. Should really be feeling this all the way in the back of the leg. In the behind too, but mostly in the back of the leg. All right, slowly begin to walk towards the chair. Lift the chest up. And now let's get ourselves ready to have a seat on the chair. All right. So if you're on a roller chair, make sure the wheels are locked. And let's begin by having a seat. Very good. Sit back in the chair so that you can get nice and comfortable. Okay, sit up tall. Make sure your knees and your hips are in line. We just want to have a little space in between the legs. When we hold our feet tight, it's great, but we're not really trying to activate these muscles right now. We want to relax the muscles, yeah? So knees apart, ankles are underneath the knees. Hands are just in a comfortable spot. Let's sit up tall. slightly tuck the chin back so it's in line with your neck, so that one long line from the neck to the spine is happening. And find your breath. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Close your eyes if you would like. And really focus on breathing. Awesome job. Let's take our arms down by the side. On our next inhale, let's extend the arms up overhead. Really reach nice and tall. Deep breath in. And on our exhale, we're going to fold forward. So bring those arms down to the ground as much as you can. If you need to place your hands on your shins, or if you even need to use your elbows to rest, find where you feel good. Find where you get the most out of this. If you are able to continue to reach, let that belly fall on top of the thighs and slowly draw the chin into the chest. And now we'll slowly inhale and bring the body upright. Very good. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, let's lift the right knee off of the chair. So again, adjust yourself however you need. Plant the weight in that left foot and let's bring the right knee up. And you can use those hands to help support, bringing the knee into the chest. Still staying up nice and tall. Now I'd like for you to bring your chin into the knee, round the spine. Very nice. So from here, we're going to do one of two things. If you're not very flexible and you're still learning how to get your balance, I'd like you to take your heel down to the ground and extend that leg all the way out. If you are feeling good, feeling ready for a challenge, I'd like you to take the opposite arm of the foot using your two pointer and middle finger, grab on the inside of your toe, and we're going to extend that leg out in front of you. So you should either be in this pose or you should be in this pose. Find what works for you. If you are foot down, you can begin to lean forward and begin to reach that hand in to interlock the toes. We want to find this stretch so eventually we can lift it and hold. Very good. You have a slight twist in the chest, but not a whole lot. Deep breath in. All right, on our exhale, we're going to bend the knee and we're going to bring that ankle to the top of the opposite knee so that we can open our knee, let our hip open, let our knee fall. Very good. Just pause. It's one of my favorite stretches. I have super tight hips, so opening the knee, dropping the knee, it all feels so good. You're still sitting up tall, shoulders are still down and back. Deep breath in. And exhale, let's release that leg down. Putting it in line with the hip. On your next inhale, let's draw the left knee up to the chest. Sit up tall, sit up straight, sit up proud. Bring the knee in as much as you can. Deep breath in. On the exhale, draw the nose to the knee, round the spine, tuck the chin. All right, you know where you need to go next. So either lower your heel to the ground and begin to lower and reach, or reach for that toe and begin to extend the leg out. If you'd like to hold on to the back of the chair, you can get a little bit more of a twist out of it if you would like. It's one of the beautiful things that I love about yoga and just getting on the chair and doing this is you don't have to do it just like me. It's just the fact that you're here, you're trying, so do it the way you need to do it. Deep breath in. And on the exhale, bend the knee, draw the ankle to the opposite knee, and sit up tall. Let the knee fall. All right, getting ready to take a deep breath in. On the exhale, let's draw that leg down. Okay, so from here, we're gonna go out to a wide angle with our legs. So get yourself situated in your chair so that you can spread the legs apart. And we're gonna start with our toes up to the ceiling. So it kind of feels like if you lean back, you could just fall right out of your chair. Don't fall, keep the core tight. Sit up tall. Deep breath in, arms up. Flex those toes. Then on the exhale, we're gonna lower towards the left. So I'm dropping one arm down to the chair and beginning to reach towards the toe. If you would like to take the focus up, go ahead, get a deep stretch in the neck. And bring everything up to center on the inhale. And on the exhale, begin to lean to the right. You're doing awesome. Deep breath in, both arms up. Okay, so from here, I'm gonna bend the right knee and put the right foot flat on the floor. It's still out at an angle. My toe is still facing opposite or out to the corner, but now my left leg is staying where it is. Keep breathing. All right, on our exhale, I'm turning my chest and I'm gonna face my toe. And on my exhale, I'm leaning forward and I'm gonna slowly lower that toe to the ground. And just slowly with each exhale, continue to fall. If you can put your hands on the ground, great. We're trying to draw our nose to the knee. Now, however far down you go, you have to have the control to come back up. So inhale, squeeze the core, squeeze the leg, and sit back up. Awesome, let's get ready to reverse. So I'm bending my left knee, putting my foot flat on the floor. I'm gonna extend my right foot out. We start with the flex. Take the arms up. Turn to the body. Turn the body towards the leg. And on our exhale, slowly point that toe and slowly begin to lean over. Keep the core tight. Keep everything tight. Deep breath in. Let it out. And inhale, roll everything back up. Bring the knee back to a bent position and bring those knees together. Great job. Toes together, everything together, and just shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out. Have a little fun with it, you know? All right, toes together, feet together, knees together. Keep everything tight here. From here, I'm reaching my left arm across my body, and I'm gonna use my right arm to hold at my elbow or my forearm. And let's circle the wrist. And reverse the circle. And extend the fingertips open to me. And draw it into a tight fist. And open. And fist. And we're gonna open the hand. We're gonna reach up to the ceiling. Bend that elbow so that now my left hand is reaching to my shoulder blade. And I can use this right arm to help lift at the elbow. If you feel really good here and you want to take it a little deeper, you can always swing that right arm behind you, and we're going to try to bring our fingertips together. Either way, just open the chin, getting a lot out of stretching in the back of the arm right now. One more deep breath in. Exhale, unwind. Awesome. Reach the right arm across the body and begin to circle the wrist. And reverse the circles. And open the fingertips up to me and close it into a nice fist. And open and fist and open and reach those fingertips up to the ceiling. Bend at the elbow, really stretch into the back of the arm, those triceps and shoulder getting really nicely stretched. You want to take it a little deeper? Bring that left arm down and around to the back. Keep breathing, keep lifting the chest. One more deep breath in. Exhale, unwind. Bring both of the arms down to the ground, to the left. Let's take a shoulder roll to the back. And reverse, shoulder roll to the front. Let's take them back one at a time. Just a gentle twist in the chest. Still just letting those shoulders loosen, up and reverse. And pause, bringing everything back to center. Take a deep breath in. At this point, if you'd like to put a little space in between the knees and the feet, go ahead. On the exhale, I'm lowering my left ear to the left shoulder. I'm just finishing up today with a good shoulder and neck stretch. Inhale back to center. Exhale, dropping the right ear to the right shoulder. Still keeping the core tight, keeping the rest of the body engaged. Inhale back to center. Exhale, take the chin and the focus to the left. And back to center. Exhale, take the focus to the right. And back to center. Let's take our focus up to the ceiling. Really sit up tall. Don't arch the back, but do lift the chest. And exhale, let's draw the chin into the chest. Good, we'll move through a few cat-cows. So let's reach our hands out in front of us just a little bit so that our hands are now on our knees. We're gonna take a deep breath in. I'm gonna draw the chest forward and take my focus up. Exhale, reversing, rounding the spine, drawing the chin into the chest. Keep this going with your own breath. In through the nose, take the focus up. Out through the mouth, draw the belly in. Keep it going. Good. Give me one more. Biggest one all day. Deep, deep, deep breath in. And exhale, really push it out. And let's come back to a neutral spot. Lift the chest, lift the chin, sit up tall, and close your eyes. And just focus on the breath. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. Try to let the shoulders fall. Make sure the jaw is relaxed. And if you're doing this video in the early part of the day, try to keep this breath with you for the rest of the day. If you're doing this video right before bed, pay attention to this breath. And when you get in bed, try to come back to it. Steady and calm and slow. And slowly begin to just flutter your eyes back open, moving the fingertips and the toes. Awesome job, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you get out of this what you want. If there are poses or things you would like to try, please let me know in the comments below. I am always excited to hear from you and always eager to please and see what you can learn. Thank you all so much for joining me. Check out movemorewithmarissa.com. Find out other ways you can continue to move more. Have a wonderful day.